Hey and welcome back to my next Farming Simulator 25 video in my 0 to Hero run on Kinlag. So we just spawned into episode 6 if I remember correctly, and the last thing we did in episode 5 was actually get everything ready to sleep and skip time to the next month, and this is exactly what we're going to do. We will sleep for quite a long time actually, since it's still early in the day, like 4:30 I think. And now we are sleeping until 7:30 in the morning. And yeah, this will still be quite dark because we are in winter now. So maybe I will skip time a bit forward, to be honest, just so that it is a bit easier to see for you guys. So we will skip towards this point. Sorry for the bunny hopping animation. This is actually because I rebound my time controls to T and Control T, and the control is obviously um, like crouch animation. So yeah. All right. So we are in the next month. It's November now. Let's take a look at our fields and see what we have going on. Actually, I will try to remember to actually use the visit function. So this one is ready to harvest and it's fully grown, as you can see. Like barely see the ground now, and there's like a lot of yellow in the lower regions of this grass. So this one is ready to harvest, and then we will need to see what's happening with the grass in our upper field over here. But it should be 3 out of 4. So it is technically ready to harvest as well, but we will give it one more month of growth if possible. All right, and this looks good. And then let's take a quick look at our canola field. But obviously there is probably no change since it will take 9 months actually to grow to be ready to harvest. But yeah, let's take a quick look. So yeah, as expected, it's 3 out of 9. So nothing we can do here. But this one will actually get harvested. And last episode, I talked about that I want to maybe get the bigger mower and stuff like that. I realized if I do that, then I would need a second tractor as well, because obviously we cannot have the bigger mower, the rear mower, on the same tractor as we have our forage wagon. So in that case, we would usually use an AI to do the mowing with the bigger mower, and then I would drive the forage wagon. So this is the future of this farm, then we will do it like that. But for now, I will do it myself. I will pick up the tractor right now. Actually, why do we have fertilizer here? Is there like any specific reason to do that? What did I do last time? I think I did a fertilizer contract if I remember correctly. So this is maybe the reason that I have it still on the tractor. But yeah, obviously we need to get rid of it. And we will pick up our mower and our forage wagon to actually get going here. So this will be the first order of business, mowing and collecting the grass. And sadly, we yeah, we cannot use AI for this. Otherwise, I would have the ability to actually build our sheep farm. So we might need to do this before we actually start, so that we can try to unload our grass into the sheep barn already. Sheep. So we wanted this one, and let's turn it a bit like this. Why does it say overlap with another object? What object? There's nothing, right? So yeah, not sure. Maybe we can remote. Yeah. So now that gives me the ability to place it like this, and then we kind of need to look at the ground over here. So it actually, yeah, it's standing in the air, as you can see. This is not ideal. So yeah, how do we do that? I think that it is. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, we should fix this. This looks horrible. Let's take a bit of a larger brush and make sure that the ground is even on all sides. like this. This should be probably a bit softened. So it's okay that we have like a small incline over here. And then the rest of the barn should obviously all be the same height. So yeah, this kind of like needs to be a bit fixed over here. Um, we will actually probably remove this tree anyway at some point because it's like just too close to the barn. But maybe actually not, because it kind of looks good when we have some like kind of foliage like near the buildings. I kind of like that. So let's try to like smooth out this front of the barn a bit more. Yeah, kind of working, I guess. It's fine. So let me check. I go up to this. Is it actually possible to like, yeah, food. So 4,500 liters is what I can store in this sheep barn, which is actually, it's not a lot. um, yeah. So thing is, um, a transport fee is applied if you do not transport the animals with your own livestock trailer. Okay, so and we could house like 32 of them, and I think we might actually like get the cheapest ones, right? Or maybe we do like a few of the older ones, like let's say we do like 10 of them, and then 22 of them, which would be 5k, and sorry, I got the price already. Yeah, about 10k to actually get the animals in, and we could like mix it up a bit with like with a few different variations of the sheep. It's not sure if there's like any real difference to it. I don't think so. I mean, I think it is just optics, but yeah, we can like get a bit of variation at least. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I might do that soon, but 4,500 liters is actually not a lot. So yeah, we kind of like need to find something what we can do with the grass, like some way to like store it. But yeah, let's just turn on loading wagon, lower pickup. Then we turn on the mower and we lower the mower. So now it should work, right? Does it? So yeah, it actually picks it up, right? Yeah. All right. So oof. As you can see, we get a lot of grass, and this is like just the first path on like the first headland. So yeah, we will get a lot of that stuff. Yeah, not 100% sure what we should do at this point. I think it might actually be hmm. Yeah, maybe we just like store a bit of the grass like um in like a pile in front of the barn, like make a pile in the wherever you like put it to fill up the food, and then it will slowly like consume the pile whenever the sheep are like eating. And then I think this might be a good idea in the way that we can like store it, and maybe we just like sell off some of it because we will have so much. um I mean, it's already like double the capacity of the barn, right? So yeah, this will be a lot of grass. Yeah, we'll be driving around a bit weird since I don't like to like reverse and like do it like the AI usually does it. This is like one of the reasons I kind of like it to use AI to do the mowing, because the AI is obviously way more precise. So we are generally not missing too much. And then I would like drive behind the AI and collect all of the grass. And whenever I miss a patch or something happens, I would just like drive over that patch again while the AI is doing actually most of the mowing in this situation. But yeah, for now it is what it is. We kind of like have to deal with it in the sense that we are currently not in the position to buy another tractor. I think I obviously would like want a medium-sized tractor as well to like have an upgrade, and then this means that yeah, that I basically need to like save up a lot more money to do that. Honestly, I'm not even sure if we will get to a second tractor in this kind of challenge, depending on how long I play the challenge, because obviously I would focus more on the objectives that we set up for the challenge. And I think if I ever do this again, I might do it a bit differently in the sense that that I set myself some goals on the machinery side as well. But for now, I don't think I want to change it more, the rule set. So it's just like something I take note of that I might change in the future if I do another farming simulator challenge. That I yeah probably want to set myself some goals in the sense uh, at the end of the challenge you need to be um, in the possession of at least like 3 tractors, one small, one medium, one large, like this. This would be would actually be an idea. So I was like considering if I can actually like mow through the hedges, but it seems like you cannot mow through them as well. So yeah, I kind of like really need to find out what we can do with the hedges. Maybe a plow will work, that I can like get rid of them with a plow. If not, then yeah, this whole plowing together the fields plan is ruined, and I would actually then consider planting this field with like, oh, we're actually full. I would actually then consider planting this field with something that helps me fill the requirement of 5 different crops. So let's see, where's like the food part? Is it like the last one? Is it like this one where I drive over right now? Or is it like unload here? Let's try that. It's not working. Oh, you cannot make like a huge pile, right? I see. But this is actually like not good, right? I mean, I will just, yeah, I think I will just like drive in a circle right now, like towards the field like this. And then we can like pick up this, all of that, what we just dropped. We will pick up later with the forage wagon. And yeah, turn loading on, lower pickup. We will pick all of that back up again, and then we will park the wagon, I think, until we have the next harvest. I need to like figure out how much food is actually consumed by all of my sheep. So let's say I can do a harvest every 3 months, and we will, except for example, this field will give me like a few 100,000 probably liters of grass, and I need to figure out how much grass the sheep consume in the meantime. So basically, if they consume, let's say, 3,000 per month, then I need 9K to make sure that I can feed them while there's no grass, no fresh grass, and then I will have fresh grass. I can feed them, and then I have to store 9K somewhere. But I think this is how we do it. All right. Yeah, since this is like it will take quite a while to actually like complete this, I think I will stop talking and do a time lapse. And I see you back as soon as I'm done with this field. All right. So it's only like 1 or 2 minutes later. I decided to like do a cut instead of like time lapse right now because we need to figure out what we want to do with the grass. And currently, I don't see a good solution. Like driving it away is a possibility, but I kind of don't want to do that. So Yeah, I made the decision that I want to look in productions again, and I think I want to look at this fermenting silo. Um, what I want to do now is the following. I will place it in a way like this, where it's like close to the barn. And obviously I need to like adjust the ground a bit again because yeah, for some reason when they made this builder they kind of like fucked up everything. Um it's yeah, I don't know. I kind of like dislike it that it is this way. I think either the ground should adjust to like the building, which I think it does when you are not using the free build mode, which obviously you can't do because yeah, well, you need to like make sure that you can build through objects like this. This tree is actually in the way, but I don't want to get rid of the tree right now. But I want to place my silo in a specific position, and yeah, I mean I get it. If I play with full realism, then I would like need to trim the tree first and stuff like that. But again, I kind of like don't want to do that, so we are not doing it. We instead like patch this together somehow, like this. And this will hopefully be a decent solution to our current problem that I have to store like the grass somewhere. And yeah, we will look at the options of the silo in a second. Let me just first put in our first load of grass. We actually have like, or we need to like lift more. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Again, so we need to like figure out the solution. So let's take a look at what the silo has to offer while we are unloading. Hopefully this unloads while we are doing this. So we can actually make grass silage. This would be an option. I'm not sure if we can actually like store grass here and then load it back in again. Start filling. Okay, so we could fill. Yeah, we can fill the grass back. So we can just store it here for now. What is actually the capacity? It's 2 million liters, so this should be enough to serve us for a bit. So we could now drop the mower for a second, pick up this grass that we like dropped in the circle, and then store it in the silo actually. Let's fucking drive forward. I don't want to like reverse with something in the back. I don't know. I kinda dislike it to drive this way. Turn on, lower pickup, and then let's fucking go. It should hopefully load everything into the forage wagon again. Like this. I think it's something you just like need to get used to a bit, and I think people who are doing this in real life more have a better understanding on like how you need to reverse the car or the tractor in this case to make the what is it actually called, this thing? Like it's forage wagon, but what is the general word for like something you carry on your 3-point hitch in the back? Is it like trailer actually? Like is that the word for anything you put behind your tractor or your car? Like called trailer? So yeah, I think if people are driving with trailers in real life a lot, then I think they have a better idea of what they need to do with them to actually get the result that they want to get. Meanwhile, I usually don't do that. I actually switched to an electric car, not only for the environment, but to never have to deal with like clutch and manual shifting and stuff like that again. I can just like press gas, or in my car, which is a Volkswagen ID3, it's actually a play button. So yeah, I just press play and then it drives forward, and then I press pause and it pauses and stops. And honestly, I am probably the first customer of a fully automatic, fully self-driving car because yeah, I have better things to do with my life than driving a car. I get the feeling that you like want to enjoy the drive itself, but and I probably would if I was like rich and had like cool cars, then I would probably do that as well. But yeah, for me it's mostly a tool to yeah, get from A to B and to get my groceries home and stuff like that. All right, so we picked up all of the grass that we dropped on the floor previously, and yeah, we can now check. We have 46,000 liters in the silo right now. We can still decide what we want to do with that. We can obviously use some of them, some of the grass to actually make silage and directly sell it. And this is actually something I might consider, since I will take a lot of long time to actually get done with this field. Do I just make um yeah, I don't know where is like the recipe for this. Where's this like the recipe? Hay drying, storing. So I could make hay from that. Let's not do that. Let's change this mode to selling. And I think we will just try this mode for now. So we will see the results of that in half an hour. We have 35K. I will just take a note real quick so that I remember that. So yeah, I'm quickly writing that down so that I don't forget how much we had to see how much profit we would make with this silo. I assume it will actually be quite a lot, and then I would need to think about if this actually breaks the challenge again, because we obviously don't want that. So yeah, but for now I will just like continue collecting and storing, and I see you back in a minute when this time lapse is done. Alright, I'm back from the time lapse. Yeah, as you can see, this tractor is struggling a bit with the weight in the back right now. I mean, 20 tons is not nothing, so kind of get it that it is a bit difficult now to like drive up the hill. I think this is basically one of the downsides of actually playing on like a Scottish map, because everything is fucking hilly. So yeah, keep that in mind when you make your decision. But yeah, obviously this problem will, whatever, be solved by having like a bigger tractor. So at some point, um, this this basically doesn't matter anymore. So we mowed the entire field. I bet you that you haven't seen anyone do it in a more chaotic and worse fashion than I did. But it is done, and we have collected almost all of the grass. I think I won't bother with like the few remaining spots here and there. I think I will try to get that big spot that we have right here next to us. And actually, let's drive around the field and see if there's like anything major left. So I think there's one on the street. Oh, over there in the corner, I see it already. We have like a huge patch. Let's actually drive through here, get that, and then we drive up the hill again like this, and we should get most of this collected. Again, I'm not too bothered by us leaving a bit of grass on the ground here. I think it won't matter anyway, because if I remember correctly, most of that grass is actually remaining on the field, and if we like mow again in April or whatever, when it's grown back, we will just like collect it then. Or does it actually turn to hay? This would actually be interesting if it does that over time. But yeah, in general, I'm pretty happy. We mowed the entire field. We collected a lot of grass, and actually kept the pound value in. I was watching it closely while I was mowing the field to see what our sell of silage would bring us in like terms of money, and it's not too bad. It's not insane, so it's basically one and a half, maybe 2,000 um, per half an hour. So basically, let's say 3k an hour. This would be a bit over 60k per day, like 72k per day, right? Yeah. This is not bad, and this is like a steady income for us. So I think we will like let it run. I will drop the rest of the grass in now. And as far as like the sheeps go, I don't think they eat 4,500 liters of grass in 1 month, even if we buy all of the 32 sheeps. So next month we will definitely have a grass harvest again. So this should be fine. All right. Actually, let me check all of the things. So we have 140,000 liters of grass collected from this field. I assume it was actually a bit more, since like we are producing silage already. So maybe like 150k. So this is pretty good. This will maybe run continuously. I'm not 100% sure on that, because I'm not sure how much of it is consumed per day. We need to like see that. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'm happy with that. This is like not economy breaking, but it's still like a good steady income, so that we like can speed up things a bit and like acquire more land and stuff like that. Let's take a look. Can we? No, we cannot actually see. Uh, so this silage is in stock right now, and it is 3.4k. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to see that. But we can look at the fertilizing state. So this needs to be fertilized. Um, Thinking about doing it actually right now. Let me check. Yeah, let's actually do that. Actually get it fertilized. we will leave this wagon, misclick, right here. And we will collect our counterweight and the fertilizer spreader. And then actually the AI can fertilize the field while we see what we can do with the sheep. We can actually buy some. So this would be amazing if we can already get into animals. So yeah, still obviously the show or the episode 5 did not air yet, so there's like no comments on it yet. I record this when basically one episode is currently aired. So yeah, maybe you have already like posted down some suggestions, but I'm happy to hear like suggestions on how we can get rid of the hedges around this property. They're actually like quite annoying. Wait, I need to move that thing out of the way a bit. Actually, do I? Fertilizer spreader should have enough range that we don't need to worry about this. This can stay here. Actually, quite dirty. I mean, look at it. Crazy. So yeah, I think we at some point will invest in this like this spray thing. I don't know what it is called in English. I think it's like a steam cleaner or something. At least in German, that would be the translation to do it to this thing. But basically, a thing that sprays water on your equipment and it's clean. So this kind of thing we want. Nothing to do here, right? No. And then, oh, we need to like check for contracts if there's like anything interesting. A fertilizing one on 32. 32 shouldn't be that far away, right? So we could do that. And then we have harvesting none of. Oh, we could actually harvest soybeans, but it is so far away. So yeah, we are not doing that. Another plowing contract. Probably not doing that. Might take 40 minutes. Crazy. So yeah, I think we will go back to the sheep barn and see what we can do there. And I might actually do the fertilizing contract since it's very fast. Yeah, if we have a second tractor, then if we have like a month where we need to like do multiple like grass harvests and I need to like care for the animals and stuff like that, then I would send the second tractor like doing the plowing contract. But yeah, I don't want to do it when we only have one because yeah, it's kind of a bit annoying. So let's get it. Can we like do this? What happens? So I bought them now, right? No elements to sell or move. Wait, is it delivered already? Oh, it is. Wait, can we get in here? Nice. Okay, so we can just like buy them and they will be delivered. So we have now one brown. So let's get a black sheep as well. Get a white sheep as well. And get one of these as well. Okay, and then the rest of them will be these. Let's do 5 of each first. So we will buy 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, and 5 of these. And now let's check how much space do we have. So we have room for 8 more. So let's do four different kind of sheep, right? So we do we buy. We actually like go for the medium sized ones. The small ones are like half the price of the fully grown ones. But I don't think this difference is like worth it. Let's actually go for the bigger ones. So we will buy 2 of each. To have some diversity in the barn. So like this. Oh, it's actually quite full then, right? And if all of these small ones are like fully grown, then it will be even bigger. I will be even more constrained the space over here. But yeah, let's see how much food they actually use. So we're at 4.5K right now, and we will watch what happens. But I assume they won't like consume all of that in 3 months, right? Or at least not in 1 month, and we will get another harvest next month. So should be good. Are we actually done fertilizing? We are actually done. So let's look at the contracts and get this fertilizing one. Accept contract, yes. 32. 32 is where on the map? Oh, it's completely on the other side of the map. I was assuming since 35 and 36 are close to us, that this one would be too, but yeah, that's not really close. So we go this way again, I think. I really need to look at the map before I make this decision because obviously, I mean, this is a very big fertilizing contract, so I assume it would be worth it anyway. The time spent we drive there is definitely worth it to collect this kind of money. But in general, I prefer to do like contracts that are actually close to me. It kind of, I think it makes more sense as well because if you like help out in the neighborhood, like doing farming work, you would probably look for contracts or like work near you and not like drive completely across your country to help someone out. Since this is like a video game, I kind of like pretend this map is the entire country or like is at least a larger region and not just your own little village. All right, so we are here. We will make use of the AI here, and I actually like speed up the time scale a bit so that we can actually see maybe more contracts that are interesting to us. So obviously more fertilizing contracts would be good. These two are not like too interesting. They are like too little reward, but yeah, we might find more. All right. While the AI is working, we would quickly take a look at the shop and see if we need something. What is this? This tool creates riddles into which you can plant your. Okay, this is like a cultivator, so we don't use that. Next up, let's actually look at the productions. So the fermenting silo is producing quite a bit of silage, which is nice, and we are actually selling it. So yeah, we should get a decent chunk of money from that per hour. And then how are the fields looking? So yeah, these are cultivated but not planted. Interesting. Plowed. Yeah, I'm thinking about what we want to do for expansion next. I think 24 or 25 are the most logical choices next. Since this is currently not planted, might actually go for this at some point. But obviously we kind of need a bit more money then. Um, yeah, with the grass we get from the next harvest, and yeah, we need to like figure out what we want to do with the wool. But I think I will look into like small productions pretty soon. Um, Maybe we sell off the first load like that. I No, I really don't want to do that. I think because yeah, you're basically getting a few thousands, and then you would lose quite a bit of money if you just like keep it. So I think we will wait for productions. It's actually like go here and then look for productions. Oh, we already have wool production. That's crazy. So I want to look in these like small factories. I think there was like a small spinnery like this one. So the question is, if we build it this way, would it automatically like place the products into the thingy? I mean, it would be nice if it was actually on this side, so we could build it like this. This would actually be quite cool. But yeah, we can't, because this obviously makes no sense if we build it like that. It just looks bad. Um, yeah, where would we put the productions anyway? I think might actually be best like over here somewhere. Like we would destroy the sawmill and the tents, and then flatten that part of the farmyard out more, and then put the productions over here. I think this could be interesting. Yeah, but it's so far away from here, so that's bad again. Maybe we actually built our like barn where we store our vehicles like over here, and rather place productions than down here, so that we have like a short path we can move the stuff. I'm not sure yet how I like want to move the pallets. Maybe I will just use super strength for that. Not sure. Not decided yet. My original plan was to actually like place it in a way that it's automatically transferred, so that I have like wait. What I didn't try is actually, can I auto transfer this? So if you look at the sheep barn, um, hmm, I don't think it is possible to do that. I was thinking about if it can actually automatically transport this stuff into the spinnery where we need it, but I don't think this is possible. So we need to like figure out where we want to place things. Maybe we just like do it over here. Wait, am I still in photo mode? Oh, okay, it was just bugged somehow. Okay, yeah, I think I will place the spinnery and the tailoring shop over here, and then we can like transport the stuff over. I think this is good. Should be good. So contract is almost done. What other contracts do we have? Harvesting soybeans, not enough money to be considered. Plowing at 12, cultivating at 33. But we don't have a cultivator yet, so yeah, this is basically not an option. Let's look at this, let him finish, and then we peace out here. Yep. All right, I decided on our way back home, we actually dip into the shop real quick, and we buy ourselves some solid fertilizer. Since yeah, we are not empty, but we are still running a bit low on it. And afterwards, I think I will get back to the farm. Let's actually stop the time thingy, so that it doesn't get too dark. Actually, quite dark already. So turn on the lights. And yeah, again, we will get some solid fertilizer. Let's get 2 packs, I think. Where is it? Over here. 2 of those. We have the remaining one from last time, so we can actually like fill it all up right now. Alright, we have still a bit fertilizer left in this box. Not sure how much exactly, but I will pick it up the next time then, and drive back to the farm now. Oh, while we're here, we can actually like pick up our mower again, so it doesn't like oh, we can't, we have counterweight on. Let's first bring the stuff back to the farmyard, and then we will actually sort our equipment out and place stuff in the correct locations. So this one can actually like go here. Counterweight at this tree, and then the fertilizer spreader a bit back, like over here. Should be good. Okay, now we can collect our mower. Oh, misclicked. And then this day is basically over. This is it. This is everything for November. We basically had to collect the grassland field, and then the next out of business was getting the sheep. We will take a look at them in a second. So this one should still be pretty full. Wait, consumed half already? That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. So, yeah, how much did the sheep consume? So about half a day went by and they consumed like 200. So let's say conservatively 500 per day, or per month rather. So 4,500 will last us 9 months. So this should easily be enough to keep them alive until we have our next harvest next month, obviously, and then we will chop this up again, and this should keep us alive until we have the next grass harvest next year. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Awesome that we can already say we have like sheep in the barn. I wish. Can you like actually open this? Oh, you can. Okay, okay. I was about to say it's kind of like weird that you like need to jump over this, but you can just open it. Okay, okay. Awesome. So yeah, those are our sheep. It's pretty nice actually that we already have an entire barn of them. Health 70%. Wait, what? Why health 70%? What the fuck? What are they missing? Um, Productivity 70%. Total effective capacity. Do they actually need like different food to make them more productive or what? If so, let's quickly actually start doing this here. We can like do a bit of hay drying. Let's do that for 1 hour actually. So let's quickly speed up time to reach 6 p.m. and then we should see some hay, right? Why is it okay? The thing bugged out. All right. Do we have some hay now? Yeah, we have some hay now. And let's actually stop this process again. Deactivate. This is running as well. Cost per month. Actually quite cheap. All right. So we have a little bit of hay now. Actually collect some hay. It looks so amazing when you have the lights on this tractor on and then it turns into like nighttime. Crazy. So let's collect a little bit of hay. Hey, start. Stop. So we have 2,500. That's way too much, but still. We can now look if we can actually like dump it over here. And this will be difficult to reverse back into. I will try to like straighten it out perfectly. I noticed it's actually a bit easier if you like want to steer like a trailer in the back to like look at it. It's actually a bit easier then. Okay, we can dump the hay now. And let's see if this improves their health. 90% health. So they just need different stuff, or what? Is it like that? Or was it just like they spawn in with a low health value and they need like a day to recover or something like that? So this one is 0 month. To be fully operational, it needs 8 months to grow, right? So basically middle of the next year, like July, we should be at full production then to actually blast and pump out the wool to really ramp up this cloth production. All right. Yeah, I think I will just like drop the rest of the hay in the silo, like store it, and then we can always like collect a little bit when we need it. Okay, and the forage wagon is actually going next to our trailer over here. All right. So yeah, again, we are done for this month. We've yeah, achieved basically what we plan to do. Next month will be a pretty short month as well in terms of like what we need to do. Basically, we just collect the grass on the upper field, and then like obviously make sure that all of our animals are fed and happy, and then we will basically advance through the winter. I'm not sure if we will do anything in the winter. Maybe a few contracts if something offers itself. But yeah, I mainly plan to like skip to towards the next like grass harvest, and then we should be almost in August actually to do our canola harvest. So this would be exciting as well. And then yeah, I really need to think about what we want to do, but I assume we want to buy this field next. This is probably the plan. Yep. All right. This will be it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if so, it would be nice if you like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.